So why is this bear in my video, you may ask? Today we are going to learn how to make these cute little teddy bears. If you are a child, please make sure to have adult supervision around because some of the things that you will be working with can cause injuries or harm to your body, such as the glue gun, needle and thread, and scissors. But let's get started on this DIY teddy bear. Some fabric. So if you don't have regular fabric, you can also use a recycled shirt, an old recycled blanket, whatever it is. Some felt, some needle and thread, some googly eyes, or you can use buttons, it's your choice. Some cotton filling. You can get a bag from Walmart, but I just decided to use an old pillow that I had and just cut it open and use that. A glue gun and glue sticks, some scissors, a marker or something to draw with, and some ribbon. So after choosing a fabric, you're going to fold it over, and you're going to make sure that the pattern that you want on the outside of the bear is on the inside, so it should look like this. After you're done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your marker and you're going to draw a teddy bear on the fabric. I already have a teddy bear stencil that I used for my other bear, so I'm just going to trace this onto the fabric. After you're done drawing the bear pattern onto the fabric, what you're going to do is you're going to start sewing it. I cut the bottom off just so it's easier for me to work around. But yeah, you're gonna sew it, but you're not gonna sew this part. This part you're going to leave open. This is going to be a demonstration of the stitch that is going to be done on the bear. You're going to start by tying a knot in the end of the string. Pull it all the way through. Then coming back up, you're going to start in the middle of the stitch that you just did. And you're just going to repeat the steps all the way through. Back up, and you're going to do this same stitch all around the bear. Okay, after you get your needle and your string, you're going to tie a knot at the end. And you are going to start the stitch. Now, I already did some, but remember that when you do the stitch, you want to go from I'm sorry guys. So my dog is eating my yarn. Hey! I mean my string. Sam! Got it. Okay, so as you guys can see, the sewing pattern that you have done on the bear is closed on one side and opened on the other. And that's what you're looking for when you're doing the stitching. Also, remember to do it on the inside of the outline of the bear. Also, when you're stitching, you don't want to start off with too long of a string because then the string will get tangled up. So you want to do little sections. And pretty much how you do that is after you're done, after your string runs out, you just grab some more string and you just start again around the same place and just keep going. Also, you want to make sure that when you're sewing, you don't want to do it too fast because you can get poked and it will hurt. So just take your time to prevent yourself from getting stuck with the needle. If you do want to go fast or whatever the case may be, you can get a thimble for your finger. But yeah, if you're like me and you don't have a thimble, just take your time with this and you should be fine. That the bear is completely stitched up besides the part right there. We're now going to cut around it, leaving about 1 inch away from the bear. This may take some time, but you'll get it. Putting off arms first.
Makes it much more simpler. As your hand is in the top, pushing in. Hold the hands. So that all you have is a body. See? And then you just bring the whole thing out. Slowly, little by little, I'm just taking some of the stuffing, putting it through the head, slowly working its way down towards the feet. And I am going to stuff the feet one by one and then continue with the rest of the body. To make the tail, we're pretty much going to be doing the same exact thing that we did with the bear. We're going to have 2 pieces inside out, make the bear tail around, and then just stuff it and sew it right onto the bear. After your bear is stuffed, we are now going to make the face patch and the stomach patch. And I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did for the stomach patch to the mouthpiece.
Take needle and thread, and you start off underneath, coming up into the felt. That way you can hide the knot. Then you're going to do a wraparound stitch, meaning coming out, going at an angle, coming out, going at an angle. It's not the same stitch as before. That way it shows a little pattern on the outside. Doesn't have to be pulled tight. You're just doing it just to hold it on. This gives it a nice little ragdoll look. And as you end it, go into the same spot. Put the needle through the loop. Pull. And then you just cut it right off. You can do it one more time to make sure that it's secure. Through the loop. Pull. And that's it. It's on. So you're doing almost like a triangle pattern, going back and forth with the needle and thread. Of course, I'm tangling it up. You can make it easier on yourself. If you want, you can draw a light pencil design mark.
Or you can even get red or black felt, cut it out, and just glue it on.
Alright.
You are now going to do the same stitch that you did for the stomach. You're going to do for this part. Once his nose is finished, his nose and his mouth is finished, you're basically going to cut some felt out for his ears as well. And you're just going to do the same exact stitch pattern that you did for this, and the same exact stitch pattern that you did for that, and you're just going to do it to the ears as well. The ear, I'm just doing the same stitch pattern that we did for the very beginning, just to make his ear look a bit neater. Once you are done stitching up your bear, you're now going to make him some hair. How do you do that? You basically get a piece of felt, fold it over. We're going to get a handy dandy scissors. We are going to just randomly cut slices of the felt, but don't go all the way down. Midway about that. We're going to take the hair, put the hair through, and now we are going to get our needle and thread and just sew it as if we're closing the top up. And when we get up to the hair part, we're just gonna sew right over the hair, and that'll keep the hair in place. Now he has hair. Once you found out where you want your eyes to be, you're going to glue them down. So you're going to take the glue gun. You have to work fast when it comes to a glue gun. So work fast, but be careful. If there's any parts of the eye that's still sticking up, just go around it with the glue gun and push down. And now I'm just going to put this nice little ribbon around his neck. You can put whatever you want around it. You don't have to put anything around his neck, to be honest. And there you go. And the teddy bear is now complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah.